Hi everyone, welcome to Big OGGIE Golf, and today is Friday and I am about to have a quick lesson with my coach, the professor, Matt Tucknott, and I'm back at Radnor Golf Club and driving range. Today's lesson I think is about driving, strangely enough, being on the driving range. I just want to try and get some more distance. I'm probably going to do a little video at some point because my driver, if you've been watching this channel for some time, you'll know that it's actually quite a short driver. I had it shortened by Titleist, and I might be going back to a full length driver. Now my swing is hopefully improving and therefore accuracy should be improving. I may be going back to a full length driver once again, but for now just trying to get some more technique and improve what I'm doing and what I'm already trying to do. So Matt's got a lesson at the moment. I'm seeing him in about an hour or so. I always try and get here early so I can sort of get cameras and stuff ready. I hate really kind of rushing anywhere. Really panic when I have to get somewhere late and don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. So quick question today. Question for today is, as we're at a practice range but also at a golf club, something that we came up with the other day when we did the last practice video, about practicing and about playing. Do you practice and play regularly, or do you just play, or do you just end up practicing? You know, do you spend all your time at the range just hitting balls? Do you spend a lot of your time just playing the course, your local course, or maybe traveling around playing golf courses once, twice a week, maybe even a bit less, and not really getting around to doing any practice? And if you do practice, what do you practice? I went to Hell Golf the other day, my local short game area, where they've got a fantastic short game place, and I did half an hour practicing putting and just pitching and some attempts out of bunkers. Kind of realised how much you forget, and God, my back hurt. Putting for a consistent amount of time bent over, it just really hurts, especially if I've got a lot of back problems. But I also know that I need to do it. It's probably the most vital part of any golf game. Once you're on that green, the shots just disappear, don't they? So although today is a driving lesson, not the sort of thing I probably have to practice a lot. It's more the sort of thing you have to kind of balance. So when you do practice, you go through all your clubs, and just do you practice at all? Because there's plenty of people out there, and let's be honest, you saw my video the other day with Steve, little Steve, and I know he never goes to a driving range, and sometimes it shows, but sometimes it just doesn't matter. He's still a lot better than me, and he's consistently stayed this kind of level he is, and been quite a lot better at some point. And it's just age and obviously body conditions, etc., that might change that for people. But when people get to a certain level, are they happy with that? And do they just kind of just play? Do they just go to the Wednesday comp or the local comp every week, just play with their mates and not worry about trying to get any better? It's golf is a frustrating game. And how many times have I seen on Twitter or social media where some of my friends have said, "Oh, today was absolutely pants," and then you say to them, "You're going to get a lesson or learn something that you've had real problems with." "Oh no, not do that. That just costs too much money. And I'll look on YouTube and I'll look somewhere else and I'll work it out myself." Let's be honest. I'm going to the YouTube Golf Day, woohoo! I think on Monday, traveling up on Sunday. And for me, that could be, I'm classing it as the world's biggest YouTube golfing lesson. I mean, how many other big golfing YouTube trainers, coaches, PGA pros, not PGA pros, but people who like to give advice, are going to be there all in one place? It's just going to be one massive lesson. We'll see. So, yeah, that's the question for today. Do you practice? If so, do you practice in between playing on courses? I mean, this is the problem I've had with Matt. We did that huge amount of practice during the sort of winter period, and couldn't get on a course very often due to weather, and it was just practice, lesson, so much information overload at times into my little brain, bear of small brain really. And then when I got on courses, you kind of forget things, and then eventually it kicks back in and you realize what you should have been doing, and you do it and it goes fairly right. And then you kind of start playing again, and that's what's been happening for me for quite a while now. I've been trying to get into the comps and playing more. I'm just playing on the courses. So for the last 6 or 7 weeks, maybe, it's all been on course. And then I'm going around thinking, I really need to learn some of these other techniques again to get things a bit better, to improve what I'm doing. And now we're back having lessons. So it's a balance, isn't it? It's definitely a balancing act. So do you balance the act properly? Let me know. Let me know the sort of thing you do when you practice, if you do practice, and if you practice in between your playing matches and things on the actual courses, or you just don't bother at all. Is it worth practicing? Is it worth just playing? Okay, I'm going to disappear. I've got to get this camera set up and everything for the lesson. Just a quickie today, just to keep you updated. Bye for now, everybody. Thanks very much for watching. Speak to you soon.